Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto. Welcome to another episode of Bar Downloadable. We've been talking a lot on the show recently about the rise in popularity of Pokemon cards, but we cannot forget about sports cards. Especially when a certain card of the Great One might be sold for over $1 million.
$1 million.
An article by the Toronto Stars reporting that the 1979 OPC Gretzky rookie card could be hockey's first card to reach the $1 million milestone. $1 million might seem a lot for a single card, sure, but the price doesn't even come close to the highest selling card of all time. The current record is held by a Mike Trout card that sold for nearly $4 million. Would you keep that in a safe? Like, what do you do with this? Y'all are crazy! You're crazy spending that kind of dough. As for the 79 Gretzky, apparently mint condition versions of this card are incredibly hard to come by. And this is just one of two that have been graded a PSA 10. So if you're one of those crazy collectors that just has a spare mil lying around, well, good for you. We're all so proud. Put it on your Instagram and I'll toss you a like, alright? Alright, what on earth is happening? Fighting a pro athlete with minimal boxing experience, okay, but fighting a pro boxer, one of the best boxers in the world, when you have little boxing experience yourself, it doesn't make any sense unless you remember it's for money. Money! Money. If you haven't heard this unbelievable news, YouTuber Logan Paul and boxing legend Floyd Mayweather have agreed to a match on February 20th. Logan Paul's boxing career has been rather brief so far. He has had 2 fights against KSI, resulting in a draw and a loss. And now we got Floyd Mayweather to come out of retirement to fight him. Obviously, he must be guaranteeing him another win and a big bag. Sure, he's putting his 15-0 record on the line, yeah. I'm sure he's really gonna take an L here. Boxing is taking a turn we surely did not expect, with YouTubers now headlining these main events. Like, did I want to live in a world where the Paul brothers are headline fighters in the boxing world? No, not really. Not really, but you know, 2020 has been something to remember, so here we go. Regardless of how you feel about this matchup, Mike LaBelle said it best. You'll probably be tuning in. Yeah, for sure. Nintendo, why do you hate your passionate esports community so much? Why? A couple weeks back, Nintendo shut down an online Melee tournament because of their use of a mod. Ever since Nintendo stopped the tourney with a cease and desist, the hashtags Free Melee and Save Smash have been all over Twitter. Of course, Nintendo did not stop there. At a Splatoon 2 event hosted by Nintendo, several teams used Free Melee-related team names and hashtags to support the Melee community. It was a very heartfelt response that drew the respect and love of several Smash players. However, Nintendo felt differently, as they canceled the livestream event for the finals because of unexpected executional challenges. There's now 2 communities Nintendo has harmed in the last 2 weeks. 2 communities that are very invested and passionate about the games Nintendo made. It's just so disappointing. Even with all this drama, Ludwig expressed that he will keep his charity Melee event running no matter what. The wait is now over for one of the most hyped video games of all time. Back in 2019, Keanu Reeves single-handedly won the internet.
The feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
And then went on to unveil the initial release date of Cyberpunk 2077, April 16th, 2020. We're now well into December, and with several postponements, Cyberpunk 2077 will now be available to play on December 10th. For those of you who are trying to get into the game a little early, Johnny Silverhand, who is played by Keanu Reeves, is telling you to go back to sleep. If you've been denied by Keanu, it's okay. Cyberpunk is so close we can taste it, and we just hope it lives up to a sliver of the amount of hype that it received. After 8 months of delays, it's finally time to play Cyberpunk 2077. Look, I'm a Raptors fan through and through, but I gotta give credit where it's due. That rhymed, okay? That's how you know I'm serious. The Utah Jazz might have just shown us the best schedule release of all time. They turned their logo into a video game protagonist who takes on a bunch of NBA superstars. We kinda wish this was a real video game and not just a schedule release video, you feel? It stars Nodi as he gets challenged by the mighty Adam Silver to take down his toughest competition. Nodi goes on to out Zion in Street Fighter, race past Steph Curry in Outrun, jump on Jokic's head in Mario, and defeat the GOAT in a Pokemon battle. This goes above and beyond the kind of content we love to see from NBA teams. Now make this a playable video game already. That's all for Bar Downloadable this week. Be sure to take a couple of quick stretch breaks in between your Cyberpunk marathons, and we'll see you next time.